Dell lives out here somewhere. He's got a big mansion out in those hills somewhere. But this is kind of like the Westlake area. I'm getting chilly again. Geez, everybody's kind of going really slow all of a sudden. I'm going to have to pull over and put my riding pants back on, but maybe without the rain liner, because it's only 63, but it's a little cooler when you get out on the highway versus in town. Some nice homes up there. There too. I think that house right there, I brought in a guy for this job up here, and he was like a VP, and I think he built one of those houses out here. Down in there, the buildings, you can't probably see them yet, but I used to work right there, and I worked down in this valley or this canyon. It's kind of a pretty road. I'll pull up in there. I love that job. That was a good job. I just liked living out or working out in this area, not living out in this area. And I'll put on my pants. Right up there is the buildings. They were a little bit different color back then, but I'm gonna go in there. Wild Basin Road. I used to work right up here, and it was awesome. Let me show you where my office was. Pretty view up that way too. I know why I liked working down here. Had oh gosh, not parking garages, but they had covered parking, which is on rooftops. See, let's see where no, it wasn't here. Where was my office? I had a great office. I forgot what building it was in now. This is the buildings I used to work at. But I had a super view of the canyon. I just don't remember where it was now. Yeah, there's the covered garages. I think I worked at... Geez, I forgot what building I worked at. Probably was this one right here. Let's drive around it and see. I used to park right in there. That was pretty cool. Maybe it was that main building, but I had a view of the canyon. You probably can't see it because of where I'm at. It's Saturday, so there's no one here. I don't even know what's here anymore. It used to be the company that had all these buildings, and it was doing really well at the time, but I think they're completely gone now because video conferencing equipment is obsolete, kind of like 8-track tapes. You know, every computer has a video camera, and you can Skype. And back in that day, there was nothing like that, so they had you know, you had to buy equipment, and you'd have conferencing meetings and, you know, video conferencing, that kind of thing, but that's all gone. Let's see if you can see my from here. No, there it is. My office was, oh, it's available. My office was right there overlooking, I think on the top floor. I was with the executives overlooking this canyon down here, so it was absolutely beautiful. But, you know, such is life. Things don't last forever. Company's even gone now. Anyway, it's kind of a little tour of Austin. I don't know if there's a whole lot to see down that way. I'll kind of get off for right now and turn it on later if I see anything else. Here it is, going back the other way from where I pulled out of where I used to work. Take 2222 back home again. so I'm getting a little buffeting right now. I should have put on my pants, but I'm okay. Gonna have to get some gas pretty soon. Running around town uses more gas than on the highway. There's a view from downtown right here. Should have pulled over. It's pretty far down there though. Probably can't see it with a GoPro anyway. Again here. See that house there? When they were building that house, my wife and I walked through it when they were still building it. It is incredible. It's huge. Hopefully you can see it. Move here, there were no homes up in those hills. It was just hills. There were no offices up there. It was just, you were out in the kind of you know, it was beautiful, but now it's still beautiful. It's just all peppered with homes now. Out there. This is Lake Austin. It's kind of brown now, but in the spring it'll be beautiful. Everything will be a lot more green. Again, I'll go back home this way. Well, there's a big flag. I made the light. How about that? Oh Lord, I better slow down though. Kind of hard to turn a trike going fast. I'll turn it off till I start going up that hill again. Kind of a neat view of I guess that's an apartment complex up there. A little bit better angle, I guess. It'd be kind of cool to live up there with a view. I guess I'll close my my shield, see if it sounds better. It's only 63. I'm getting chilly on the highway. actually turned down here in the bottom of the hill. But this is on kind of 2222 on the other side of Highway 620 going towards my house. I turned left here to go up the Oasis is up that way. Hippie Hollow. See that sign? Hippie Hollow is part of Lake Travis where clothing is optional. So it's a, believe it or not, it's mostly guys. They're all, it's like the naked gay guys. I remember when, oh gosh, we first moved here, I knew about it, and back when my dad was still alive, and we were still in our 20s, so my parents came down to visit, and I didn't tell them about it. So I said, oh, let's go look at some, let's go walk along the lake and look at this little park, and we were walking through the trails, and here comes this guy butt naked swinging right at me. My dad's mouth just dropped. My wife and I were laughing, and my dad goes, we better get out of here, and it just freaked him out, but I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a golf course right over here now, and there is, and back in the early days when I used to bring the boat down here back in I guess the 80s, late 80s, this all used to be a beautiful, gorgeous private ranch. And I'll take you down this road now, and I remember driving down this road all the time, and you would just look out into this pasture land, and it was nothing but big oak trees. As far as you could see, it was flat, and it was just a gorgeous ranch. And it was along this road right up here. I'll take a left, but it's in this neighborhood. It's right here. And look at all the homes in here now. I mean, this is probably a fairly expensive neighborhoods in here now. Is Dye's Ranch Road. I think it was probably Dye's Ranch. But all this right here was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ranch. I mean, as far as you could see longhorns out there, cattle out there, all kinds of wildlife. This was all a huge ranch. And it's nothing but huge neighborhoods now. But can you imagine that the person that owned all this land, as far as you can see, all those neighborhoods out there, he's probably a millionaire, probably 30, 40 times over. It's just amazing how that if you own land here back in the old days and you sell it for these neighborhoods, it's just amazing. My wife, when we first moved here, she worked at a credit union over by Texas Instruments, where Texas Instruments used to be. But she knew the people that owned all that land, that all those office complexes are on, and she said they were millionaires, 10, 20 times over. She said they were the nicest people. You'd never know that they were millionaires, and they were just super nice. But there's quite a few of them here. Anyway, I'm back in Cedar Park area, so I'm gonna turn it off. Quit rambling. This is kind of a pretty, I guess it's a pretty road. I don't know if you can pick it up. It just kind of a road passing through the neighborhoods. It goes by this rock quarry that's way up here. But it's kind of neat, kind of pretty, I guess. I don't know if you can tell, but got a median, a landscape median in between.